Do you ever look at yourself and be like, why do I do the things that I do? You know? I mean, like, I haven't really, like, ever, like, felt really ridiculous about some things, but you know, I have a problem. I like movies too much, you know? And I've already made 2 vlogs about my movie collection, and here you go. There's gonna be a 3rd one now, you know? Like, I have too many movies, you know? But you know what? I need to make 31 vlogs, and I figure, why not make another vlog about my movies? So here you go, another vlog about my movie collection. Even though I kinda start to feel a little that I've gone kinda overkill with my entire movie collection in general. You know, I have way too many movies. Alright, let's get started. The first movie is Groundhog Day. I really like Groundhog Day. See, like, it's like Bill Murray. It's about Bill Murray points to a clock. And I think it's Andy McDowell here. Yeah, and Bill Murray gets trapped inside of Groundhog Day and he has to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. And you know, it's a good movie. I really like it. Yeah, I love this movie. Dances with Wolves. I haven't actually watched this yet, but it stars Kevin Costner as a guy who... This movie's apparently very much like Avatar, but, you know, I didn't really care for Avatar, so maybe this movie's gonna be better than Avatar. The Man with No Name Trilogy. Yeah, starring Clint Eastwood. You know, something about this movie that's really weird is that other people call it the Dollars Trilogy, because the first movie's called A Fistful of Dollars and A Few Dollars More, and then the last one's called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I mean, why does the last one not have the word dollars in the title? It's like that other Sergio Leone trilogy that's called Once Upon a Time in America, Once Upon a Time in the West, and then the last one, I'm Not You, is called Duck, You Sucker. Planet of the Apes Legacy Collection. This has all the old Planet of the Apes movies. Planet of the Apes, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, Escape from the Planet of the Apes, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, Battle for the Planet of the Apes, Planet of the Apes on Ice, Planet on the Apes to Go to Mars, Planet on the Apes, actually the only first 5 were real. Platoon! I actually don't know anything about this movie, but it won the Academy Award for Best Picture, which is why I have a lot of these. Groundhog Day. I really like Groundhog Day. See, like, it's like Bill Murray. It's about Bill Murray points to a clock, and I think it's Andy McDowell here. Yeah, and Bill Murray gets trapped inside of Groundhog Day and he has to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. And you know, it's a good movie. I really like it. Yeah, I love this movie. I love you. Rocky. I really like Rocky because it goes, you know, gonna fly now. And like he climbs the steps. I ran up those steps one time. It was fun. Silence of the Lambs. I can't do a good impression of Hannibal Lecter. Spaceballs. Ooh, I really like this one. Wait, the disc here is like a ring from the movie. See? May the Schwartz be with you. Shakespeare in Love. This movie's about Shakespeare falling in love, and there's Gwyneth Paltrow in it. And Ben Affleck. I don't know much about this movie. Again, it's another one that won Best Picture, so I have it. 12 Years a Slave. Another one that won Best Picture that I have it. But I know that, you know, it won Best Picture last year. A Hard Day's Night. You know, this is really cool. Look at this. Look at this. It's the Beatles, Hard Day's Night. It's like this big box. And, you know, I watched this movie yesterday and I was like, wow, this is really good. And you know what? It was really good. So, yeah, I love this. Hang 'em High. Another Clint Eastwood movie. I don't know much about this. It's a Western movie I got for Christmas. The Goonies, Gremlins, and Gremlins 2, the new batch. You know, I watched The Goonies and it was a fun adventure. I watched Gremlins one time and it was creepy because the girl's dad died in the chimney because he was being Santa Claus. And then I watched Gremlins 2 Never. Gravity. I haven't seen this yet, but I really want to see it, you know? It looks very good. It's the best movie of 2013. Groundhog Day. I really like Groundhog Day. See, like, it's like Bill Murray. It's about Bill Murray points to a clock. And I think it's Andy McDowell here. Yeah. And Bill Murray gets trapped inside of Groundhog Day and he has to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. And, you know, it's a good movie. I really like it. Yeah. I love this movie. I love you. Anchorman 2, the legend continues. And you know, this movie is pretty funny. You know, there's 3 versions of this movie. One of the versions is 2.5 hours long. Can you believe that? Why does this movie have to be 2.5 hours long? I can't answer that question, you know? This one has another 3-pack. Jeez, how many of these do I have? American History X. I've never seen it, but I know that the guy gets curb stomped like... And A History of Violence. That's the guy from Lord of the Rings in it. And True Romance, which was written by Quentin Tarantino. A Beautiful Mind. It's about a guy who has schizophrenia and talks to people who aren't really there. You know, there isn't actually anybody here. It's just a camera. Maybe I have schizophrenia and I'm talking to myself. And the other movie is Cinderella Man. No, it's about boxing. I don't know why they call it Cinderella Man. Braveheart. I hate this movie. I just have it because it won Best Picture. 42. The Jackie Robinson story. I just like this cover. Look at this. See, he's like, look at me, I'm jumping up. But actually, if you turn sideways, he's sliding. How wacky is that? Fargo. This movie's funny. It's about, you know, murder and other things. You have to watch it to understand why it's funny, but it is. Die Hard Collection. It stars Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Harder, Die Hard with a Vengeance, and Live Free or Die Hard. And I gotta say, I love the title for Die Hard 2, Die Harder, because what better title could you have? I mean, why isn't it Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Harder, Die Hard 3, Die Hardest? The 4th one could be called Live Free or Die Harder. We got The Sting, which is about a con artist who cons people. He's a grifter who grifts. He does all sorts of grifty things that are grifty. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting movie, I gotta say. Yeah, I watched it last night. You know, I just went to kiss it. I'm not going to kiss this one though, because you know what? You can make fun of me all you want, because you know what? I'm starting to feel really, I guess the word would be guilty about having so many movies. Because you know what? It kind of feels ridiculous. And a lot of people are like, yeah, why do you even have movies? Because you could just watch movies on Netflix. But I'm going to tell you what. Most of these movies I have are not on Netflix. So, you know what? I'm sort of justified there. But you know what? It was fun telling you about them, I guess. Anyways, see you sometime soon when I'm going to talk about Groundhog... Wait, I already talked about this!